With the season kicked off, we try to find time whenever we can with our busy daily lives to head to the woods for a quick hunt. We take an evening hunt on September 21st in the cornfield blind, hoping our hitless buck will show up. Feel that wind? You guys feel that through the lens? It's blowing a good 16, 17 miles an hour, so this will be an interesting sit. A little 2.5 hour sit and see if we can just get lucky tonight. Wasn't planned, wasn't weather oriented, like I said before, but you never know what'll happen in the woods. Snuck up on some turkeys trying to get into the stand. I don't know if I should just spook them away or just wait for them to leave. They're moving real slow though. Kind of the way I need to go. I'm gonna give it a few seconds and then we'll see what they do. With the sun setting on a good hunt, no bucks show up that evening. We step down a few minutes early to set up new trail cameras in hopes of patterning a new hit list. We can't find time to get back in a stand until leaves are in full color and the season is full swing. October brings Heartbreak to our hit list as the #1 buck is taken by a neighboring property. But with bad news comes good and new beginnings for our private property. A stud buck has been showing up on camera multiple times, and our hope for the season has been restored. We start off October by hunting and pulling cards on a new chunk of public land that we're scouting, in hopes of expanding the hit list. That freaking owl nearly landed on me. That's insane. Alright, morning hunting the books, and excitement has been crushed. Camera that I hunted like on top of this morning, not a single antler. It took quite a few pictures, lots of does, but after hunting it this morning, I need to adjust now that I've been in there for a morning. And second camera I was really excited for. 2 weeks, 1 deer. So that ain't gonna work. I didn't know how bad it was gonna be with the loggers going in and out of there, but it must be pretty bad because 1 deer in 2 weeks, like you could put a camera in the middle of nowhere and get more than 1 deer in 2 weeks. So we gotta readjust, gotta come up with a plan, gotta figure out how I want to attack this evening. With all the storm damage everywhere, it's tough. It's tough this year, so I think I'm gonna have to go south where the storms weren't as bad and find some new public land down there to hunt. I am so pumped about this side. I was just about to turn you guys on and tell you that I'm not very happy with the spot I put that other camera in. There's a lot of storm damage in there. There's a lot more than I thought there'd be for being the south of where that storm path went. But then I got back here and seeing this, oh man. Give you a little bit of the layout here. This is up the hill, there's pine trees in the back, then we got a cornfield, big one, and another giant one. And in the middle here we had a big old swamp, slough thing. And then you got greenfield, timber, CRP, timber. I don't know what the next field over is. So what I didn't notice from the truck, I thought this was CRP back in here, beans. And right where the green and the beans meet, there's a scrape on the ground with good prints in it, right on the corner here. I think that's where I'm gonna put this camera because there's some pretty good trees I can hide it on. Oh man, there's some good prints here too. This is too good to be true. This is probably gonna be so overpressured that I won't even be able to get out here and hunt it, but I'm gonna get this camera out. And as soon as I get a chance, I'm bringing a stand back in here because there's plenty of really good trees to put it in. This is incredible. Seems too good to be true. I'd like to be right back there where the 2 woods come closest together on the soybeans, but I also want to hunt this green field. With all that being said, it is now time to head on over to the private 13, get up in the stand that I have there, sit patiently for 3 hours. I'm not gonna take you guys on this walk with me. unless you want to come with. But I doubt. I mean, you guys don't even probably like walking in real life, so why would you like walking now? All right, see you guys. All right, and here we are. I think I am just going to make it a 4-hour sit. It's a long time, but I want to get back in there, set up, and be quiet for as long as possible. Because when you got bucks like this one running around, they do everything you can to go after them. So I don't want to pressure this too much. So I won't be out here that often, but when I do come out here, I'm gonna sit for as long as I can. So let's walk out. Just as we're left with the high anticipation that these new bucks have brought to us and what this season holds for us, we leave you in the wind as well. Orange is about to take over the woods for the annual youth hunt. We head out with my nephew in the search of his second deer on the next episode of The Debrief.